It's clear that your ever loving is coming from the heart. I never had anyone else to call on. It's clear that you're ever loving, I knew it from the start. I opened my heart and saw it was all gone. I never thought anyone else could be my friend. I'm loving you every day up until the end. It's clear that you're ever loving, it's coming from the heart. It's clear that you're ever loving, we'll never be apart. Yes, you have the real love, real love. Hoping that you feel real love. Yes, you have the real love, real love. Hoping that you feel real love. It's clear that you're ever loving and everyone can see. I wanna be someone that you can count on. I wanna be everything that you wanted me to be. Been waiting forever, I don't know how long. Before you came, everything else was so cold. I never found something special I have for home. It's clear that you're ever loving, I'm always by your side. It's clear that you're ever loving. Yes, you have the real love, hoping that you feel real love. Yes, you have the real love, hoping that you feel real love. Hoping that you feel hoping that you feel real love. Real love, make you feel love. Real love, real love, real love.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best.
And this is now
That's high
today's
praise
lineup.
indeed. And we've seen some great
Number
flashes,
one,
but he still has a long way to go to
Number
fulfill
23,
all of that potential.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two.
Number 4, Cafu.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
So it's away we go then. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And Bebeto! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Bebeto deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
They've played it short. Doué. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Doué's cross.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Totti shifted it to the flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played out to the left flank. Carreras just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's Chiesa. Chiesa going face-to-face with his great rival. Van Basten. Beckenbauer. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gerrard. And here's Dembele. Played with finesse. Gets his head on it! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
It's a really well-measured ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. That's an imaginative pass. It's a goal kick. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Doué will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Totti in the hunt and looking threatening. Carreras. Doué. For Messi. That's destined for the flank. Chiesa. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Gerrard. Chiesa. And this is Dembele. Totti. Spread to the right. Politano. And this is chance! Oh, some inspired defending there. Cleared away. Nepal are looking to go forward now. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Chiesa. And it's Doué. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. To Messi. Gerrard. Now it's Ronaldinho. And here's Berbatov.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Throwing. And he's whipped it across. Costa Curta clears it away. Doué. Bebeto. And it's Rijkaard. Van Basten. Rijkaard. That has been slung wide. Doué has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Knocks it into space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Politano. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Messi. And it's Doué. Politano. Shapes to shoot! Messi. Doué. Now it's Chiesa. Now it's Bebeto.
There
And
will
it's
be 1
2-8.
minute added time.
Oh, this looks sharp. Politano.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out
Just
in
a
the
quick
first period.
announcement. We would
Let
like
us
to
see what the
inform
second
you
half
that
brings.
CCTV is now in operation.
How would you
for your
review the
safety.
first half?
Well, I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to
Everyone,
find a way
please
to add that
welcome
touch
our
of
players
quality
to the
in front of
field.
goal. That extra clinical edge.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So off we go again. So neither side has yet broken through. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Nepal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's found the way through. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Totti. Cafu receives it in a wide position. And that should get the job done.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Bebeto. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that is headed for the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking for the run. Politano. Politano showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Doué being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, he needed subduing, and it was never going to be soft and gentle, so this could get ugly against him here.
Cafu. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And Carreras. And it's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Roberto Carlos. Nepal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Totti. Nicely spread. And it's Totti. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. They've won a corner. Ronaldinho goes short. Edmilson tries one from range. And he's lifted it over.
Edmilson most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
That has not gone well. Tomori. Gerrard. And it's Totti. Distributed tidily. Now it's Politano. Chiesa. Rijkaard. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. That's Chiesa. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That's Ronaldinho. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That ball looks a good one. Doué. Bebeto. He's looking wide. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Chiesa. That is lovely.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Tries to play it through. He's in and the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably good to take something very special to beat him today. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nice control. Flings it across. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Has a look and plays it forward. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Chiesa.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nice defending, physical and effective.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No breakthrough, and we are into time added on. He has a look out. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Smartly reclaimed. So that means another 30 minutes football. So we are still gridlocked.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
In the stadium hall.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Cafu. And it's Totti. Oh, good spread. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Cafu. Now it's Totti. He's through here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's there to belt it away. Lacroix. And Tomori. Cafu. Politano. That's a throw. Quick look, then plays it in. Costa Curta with the clearance. Ronaldinho! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi. Beckenbauer. Bebeto. Spread it left. And it's Dembele. Spread out to the left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And this is Bebeto. And this Roberto Carlos! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And this is Bebeto. So just 15 minutes still to come.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our
Halfway
special
through
referee.
extra time,
Please grab
and
the
still
tickets
we
you
are
were given when you were
deadlocked.
walking through the gate.
Is it time for a hero to step up and to grab the headlines here? And so the last chance to find a winner. It's been cagey for this long. Will the last 15 minutes be any different? Very nicely done.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rijkaard goes sliding in. And this is Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Totti. Politano providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
And here's Berbatov. Politano.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Carreras has the space to scheme.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's Ronaldinho. And he's going to be disappointed with that. And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. 90 minutes and then another 30. And, Jim, here we are.
Those of you making
Both
their way
sets of
home
players
on public
have run themselves into
transportation
the ground
today,
here,
please watch
Peter.
the screen
And
for
as
train
extra
departure
times go,
from all
I think
local
I'll
major
remember this for a
stations.
while.
Players then beyond the point of exhaustion, but there is still one final act to come. It's almost time. Berbatov is first to take the long walk. And no mistake.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Roberto Carlos is the next man in the spotlight.
Never looked in doubt, really.
A swift riposte. Now it is the turn of the captain. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Made it look easy.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
This for parity. Oh, you're not going to save that.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Bebeto is the third man to step forward. No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
Well, he didn't hit that with any sort of conviction, and it's an easy save in the end.
Never in doubt.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
Chiesa, fourth in their queue. It's 3 each. Politano, last of the original 5 to walk forward. Oh, Cooley does it.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
This to stay in it. And stuck away with ice in his veins.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
That's a brilliant read.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge. He's telling himself he can get it done. He just has to pick the right spot.
Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did. So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. Terrific penalty, no keeper's getting near that.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Brilliant. Considering the circumstances, brilliant. I don't think there was ever any doubt, really, Peter. Certainly not in his mind. I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move. Well, you know what I'm going to say, Peter. It's all about nerve.
And that will do it.
Well, that's just wonderful, Peter. The pressure was on, but that's just superb mentality. The mindset did stay strong.
Defeated, dejected, deflated. The ultimate disappointment. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Nepal really looked like they were just second to everything. Disjointed even. Yeah, it was a high intensity.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. And this is Bebeto. That's destined for the flank. Roberto Carlos. Space for him to turn and look. Nice physical challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Well, Edmilson's selection has certainly attracted some scrutiny, but the man himself looks, as ever, Jim, utterly unfazed.
Yeah, I like him because he's got a certain elegance about him, Peter. We all know Brazilian players love the idea of getting forward, and he's probably one of the better defensive players on the ball.
So no gung-ho heroics.
No chance.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he lines up a cross. No, not the best of headers. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Doué making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's been taken short. Has to go back here. Takes a shot! Fabulous from Chiesa! He's got himself an absolute peach. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And he's managed to get free. Lovely feet. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's nice. Chiesa. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Well, there's the clearance. And this is Dembele. Dembele! Edmilson. Not the most accurate pass. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. And this is Totti. And here's Totti.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Totti. Napoli already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Doué is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Looking to play him in. Oh, super ball! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Done delicately. And now they can clear their lines. Nice control. Aimed at the far side. Well, the clearance is short. Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos. Chiesa going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get onto this? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Berbatov charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Politano. It's a really well-measured ball. That's been drilled in. And he's there to get it away. Messi. That's a little off target. Carreras. Now it's Totti. Looking for the run. Great chance! There could be trouble here. Played into the box. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Roberto Carlos. Spread to the right. He has a look up. And Berbatov! Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Please turn your
Liverpool
attention to
go
the
in
screen
at
for
half-time
information
with a
provided by the
1-0 lead.
local police.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Nepal just about ahead, 1-0 at the break.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
That gets us going once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Doué has created one goal already. Rijkaard. Spread out to the left. Chiesa, given the lift of his goal. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Totti makes the interception. Messi. Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can. And this is Gerrard. And this is Berbatov. And it's Totti. And this Ronaldinho! And that's a superb piece of defending. They've played it short, and it's made its way to him. Totti! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Chiesa, It's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Doué. Now it's Bebeto. Still just a single goal between the sides. Oh, this looks sharp. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Doué! Terrific effort, just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Gerrard. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's been won straight back. That's gone for a throw-in. Gerrard. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help them.
He's having a shot! Goal! Do not write them off. Back they come. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Carreras. Great shapes to shoot! And that's a sharp finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 21, Matteo Politano.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nepal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Chiesa. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Doué's terrific effort.
Nepal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Edmilson, the man synonymous with solidity. And here's Totti, gives it back. And here's Ronaldinho. And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Totti. Well read. And the danger is averted. That's put paid to the danger. Time is running out here.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Chiesa.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Nepal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, it's come loose. Rijkaard. Van Bouten.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
2
Chiesa.
added minutes has been indicated.
Great vision. Oh, nicely intercepted. Politano. Edmilson. So that's it. It is all over. Defeated, dejected, deflated. The ultimate disappointment. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Nepal really looked like they were just second to everything, disjointed even. Yeah, it was a high-intensity game, and that may have gotten to some of the players, but even so, it was just disappointing on a lot of levels.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very...
You can't replace it. Pick up the phone, just admit that you want a piece of me. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel it. I'll make you feel like. I see what you want. You'll be thinking about the way I turn you on. But you see it in the oasis in my palm. Take a sip, come on, you need something easier. I'll make you feel like, ooh, who am I gonna make you feel like? Skin waist got a face like moonlight, Two step into a new life. X left, so I knew I had to move right, I think you might be the next best. I've been looking for a new vibe, So let me show you what to do right. Yeah, let me show you like, Watch the way I move out, the way I move on. Wash away all my sins and lay on my tongue. I'll be making you laugh and making you numb. See, I am meaning you won't. Watch the way I move out, the way I move on. Wash away all my sins and lay on my tongue. I'll be making you laugh and making you numb. See, I am meaning you won't. I'll make you feel it. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel it. I'll make you feel like. I see what you want. You'll be thinking about the way I turn you on. Come on, you need something easier.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's had it nicked away. Nicely weighted ball. He's picked his way through. Chiesa did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Chips it through. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game. Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes the other. Unconventional and cheeky, but always, always an enjoyable watch.
Yeah, he's playing beach football on the grandest stage of all.
The entertainer.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Nicely spread.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Cafu. Cafu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Chiesa is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
They want to be quick to recover this. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cafu. Now, can they get him away? No outsmarting him this time. Aims beyond the defence. Great chance! There it is! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
After 25 minutes is number 9.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Chiesa cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found the way through. Politano!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lofted in. Keeper's dealt with that. Cafu. Gerrard has it in a wide position. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Rijkaard. Doué. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Messi. That's Chiesa. Chiesa going face-to-face with his great rival. Roberto Carlos. That is a superb rearguard action. Chiesa. And that's been drilled in. And it's going to be another throw. Chiesa finding himself in space. And this is Messi. And this is Dembele. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he scores! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
After 42 minutes is
Some heroic goalkeeping,
7.
but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Beckenbauer. Doué. Nicely aimed pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he get on the end of this? Carreras gets into a good position.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Doué. And it's Messi. So a temporary halt to the action. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
The second half then, just getting going. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He leaps for it! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Nepal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Chiesa. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and it's Dembele! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Dembele really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Edmilson. Cafu. And this is Totti. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ball played for Rijkaard. And it's Doué. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's going wide left. Tomori. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Carreras. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pass somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Chiesa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he's quick to return it. Chiesa going face-to-face with his great... Chiesa! kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Chiesa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. Doué's cross. And now they can spring out of defence. Nepal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Knocks it into space. Now it's Messi. Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gerrard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Played out to the left flank. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Crossed into the middle. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Header, and the ball's come loose here. Roberto Carlos getting this one clear. Cafu. Politano. Totti. Cross from Cafu. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Crossed in once more. Van Bouten getting this one clear. That's really well cleared.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Roberto Carlos did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's been hooked away. And here's Roberto Carlos. Tries to dink it through. He's on it. Can he get away? Works it forward. Now it's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Berbatov. And here's Politano. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And here's Politano. Beckenbauer is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Shot a goal! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And there goes the final whistle. So that is it, the end of the road. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Nepal really looked like they were just second to everything, disjointed even. Yeah, it was a high-intensity game, and that may have gotten to some of the players, but even so, it was just disappointing on a lot of levels.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the Stadium Hall.
난 듯이 삐끗덕 누가 봐도 나처럼만 걷지 on the beat 박자에 맞게 미끄러질 걸음이 좌우로 흔들리지 난 메트로놈의 침늘 여유롭지 원래 내 일이죠 눈길을 끄지 내가 그 원인 Get on my radio cause I'll be bossing 문제는 다 pass 다 털어내 먼지 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 내 시선을 뺐어 I see you crushing 나는 좀 바빠 너무 어려워 여유가 뺐어 언제든 내 stepping 떠나보낸 그 night 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 내버려둬 I just can't stop 모든 문을 두드리지 knock 쏟아지는 비 익숙해져 난내 두 손에 쏟아지는 light 여름에도 떠는 风고장 나버려 난 비용 비켜 내 앞에 끼지 마라 위험 빨리 비켜봐 on my way 좀 더 비겁되게 do my dance 걸음마저 step 길을 끌지 내가 그 원인 Get on my way up cause I'll be bustin' 상을 줘 너 여유가 뺐어 언제든 난 step 떠나보는
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. Now it's Politano. And they're back on the ball again. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Fikayo Tomori has a rare reputation of being one of the few English footballers to succeed particularly well in Italy. And his very front-footed approach to defending has been very impressive. He's very fast for a defender, and that pace allows him to both engage opponents early, while at the same time he can do a lot of covering and recovering. So being able to deal with raw pace is a huge asset these days.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Done delicately. Politano. Messi. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Xavi Alonso. Tries to play it through. He's shifting through the gears. Doué! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Doué has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Nepal have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can. Doué. For Messi. Xavi Alonso. And it's Messi. Messi makes a move down the right. And he's there to belt it away. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got away. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Berbatov! It's bounced back off the post. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he's missed a very good chance there. He might have got a little too much on that.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Van Balten did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Beckenbauer. More and more pressure on the ball here. And here's Politano, played out wide. Cafu finding himself in space. It's Gerrard! Xavi Alonso. Now it's Doué. Chiesa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Passing nice and neat. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking to play, and he shoots! And there's his goal! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Nepal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Berbatov. Aims beyond the defence. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Played out to the left flank. Now it's Bebeto, and this is Dembele. Bebeto. Costa Curta makes the interception. And this is Dembele. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Carreras got a long way forward to join the attack. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
There will be 1
Messi
minute at a
has created
time.
one goal already. Xavi Alonso. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Nepal come in leading by just the odd goal.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Nepal just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And so the action is resumed. That could spell trouble. Gerrard. And Carreras. Ronaldinho. Gerrard. And this is Berbatov. Looking for options for movement. Politano finds himself offside. Messi. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Bebeto. He shifted it to the flank. Passes short and sharp. Can he get on the end of this? Knocks it into space. Takes a shot! and no mistake. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Nepal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And this is Dembele. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Lacroix kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That has been slung wide. Doué. And this is Dembele. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Doué. Totti. That's a good ball out wide. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Bebeto. Now it's Chiesa. And it's Xavi Alonso. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way through. Van Bouten did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Bebeto. Politano.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's picked his way through. Politano! He's got away with one there. Roberto Carlos. And Doué. Now it's Ronaldinho. And he's running through. It's Ronaldinho! And that's a sharp finish. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bebeto. And this is Dembele. Now it's Bebeto. Now it's Schneider. That has not gone well.
Nepal
Clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, this looks sharp. Distributed tidily. Crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And this is Schneider. It's played through for him. They're urging him to shoot. There's the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Roberto Carlos goes short. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's in a good position here. Nepal moments now away from seeing this one out. Totti. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Politano. And this is Berbatov. Cafu. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Not the most accurate pass. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! And right near the end, we have parity. That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate.
So 90 minutes have come and gone, it's going to be extra time. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So no winner at full time, we will be going the distance. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Nepal conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? No, he refuses to take the bait. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. That ball looks a good one. That's the keeper's ball. Xavi Alonso. And this is Bebeto. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Gerrard. And here's Ronaldinho. That is very well defended.
Ronaldinho really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bebeto looking to add to his goal.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, that's fabulous. It's a goal kick. Schneider, Vinicius Junior, and it's Dembele. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. So just 15 minutes still to come.
Quick reminder today to please drink responsibly.
So nothing yet in extra time to make a difference. This the final 15 minutes for someone to do something.
Substitution.
And so the last chance to find a winner. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he is going into that little black book. Gerrard. And here's Totti. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Nepal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Stoichkov. And this is Bebeto. Great vision. Oh, well measured. Defending of the desperate variety. That'll be a throw. Schneider. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Bebeto. Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Rijkaard. Berbatov, nicely spread. Now it's Politano. He's shifting through the gears here. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Lacroix gets across to him. And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. Well, Jim, what say you after all of this?
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud you.
And no mistake.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Roberto Carlos pondering where to put it.
Never looked in doubt, really.
And he duly obliges. Now it is the turn of the captain.
I actually think he was quite brave to do that, Peter, but it was the right result.
Stoichkov is the second man to step up for his team. Oh, the upright and back out.
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
This to double their advantage. Of course, the lead now is 2.
A great position now, but still work to be done.
No, he clatters the post.
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. And there you have it. So that is it, the end of the road. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And a chance! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Nepal have their opener. It is a goal of real... Oh, shooting chance! And that's a tiny finish. Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Nepal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nepal look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Edmilson. Goes looking wide. He's shifting through the gears. Ronaldinho! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there.
Van Bouten with the clearance. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Costa Curta. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Looking for the run. Bebeto receives it in a good position here. Politano.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He has found a way through. Now it's Berbatov. Now it's Ronaldinho. It's a really well-measured ball. It's a good run, that. Great timing.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
Nice control. Carreras gets over and intercepts. Berbatov. Now it's Politano. He's picked his way through. Totti. And that's gone loose. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Stoichkov. Now, can they get him away? And it's made its way to him. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Berbatov. Played out towards the right wing. Beckenbauer. Chiesa. That's been cut out, well played. Ronaldinho. Carreras.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rijkaard. Spread out to the left. Now it's Chiesa. Chiesa going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Messi. Nepal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Knocks and the shot! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Stoichkov clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Cafu. He's found a way through. Can he get it through? And this is there's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Nepal find a position of real strength now. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Nepal marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Rijkaard. And he's gone searching crossfield. Chiesa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! Now, how often do you see that?
Chiesa clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Edmilson. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Bebeto. And here's Chiesa. Space for him to turn and look.
It was indecision all around. They have to do a bit better than that.
And it's been taken short. Roberto Carlos swings it across. And it's hoisted clear. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, sweet feet. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, Red, nice interception. Lacroix. Almost an hour gone. Politano. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well seen, saw that coming. Totti. And here's Berbatov.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the keeper gets his hands on it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And this is Ronaldinho. He is through here. He's found some space, delivered in. And that's an excellent interception. Messi looking to add to his goal. He's got away. Tomori. Totti, spread it left. Plays the return pass. Plays a sharp little ball here. Rijkaard. Matheus Cunha. Oh, that's well spotted. Van Balten. Looks to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, strongly challenged there. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Ronaldinho. That's a lovely, neat pass. Messi. Matheus Cunha is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And the ball's gone astray. Now it's Politano. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he has been fouled there.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Nepal choosing to make the first change.
Number 9. Daniel
Adams.
van Buiten. Number
Beckenbauer.
17. Matthias Cunha. Number 18. Stoichkov. Number 19.
Nepal are almost
Messi.
home and dry now.
Coming on the field. Number 2. Hakimi. Number 23.
Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Adams. Number 11.
Rijkaard
Desiree
is the
Doué.
team's great visionary.
Number 5. Dembele.
And it's Doué.
Number 13. Olise.
And this is Bebeto. No way through there. Totti. Olise. That's Rijkaard. And this is Dembele. Foot in. Now it's Politano. Politano. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Politano, and he's in on goal. Drills one. He's had a shot! Well taken goal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it.
Shoots! And that is as much as we have time for. Nepal have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.